Last week I did a video where I ranked the top 5 quarterbacks who played well in week 1. This week I'm going to rank the top 7 worst quarterbacks. Now whenever I make videos that's about quarterbacks, by no means am I blaming their team success or their team's failure on them. Football is a team sport, and I think it is stupid to solely point the finger at one guy and say it's his fault or he's the reason as to why his team won. Number 7, Baker Mayfield. Baker went 14 for 29, 145 yards total passing, 1 touchdown pass, 0 picks, and was sacked 2 times. He also fumbled the ball but didn't lose it. Probably should have had 2 picks. Cam Newton, Sam Darnold, and now Baker should be added to that list of quarterbacks who cannot be the franchise quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. I am not sold on this guy. I'm still not sold on this dude. I think if the running game is going, he is effective. But if you shut down the running game, you shut Baker down. If the running game is going, then he can benefit off that with play actions and bootlegs, and he looks so much more comfortable, whereas opposed to have him sit in the pocket and deliver accurate passes. So Baker Mayfield is number 7. Number 6, Russell Wilson. Russell went 14 for 31, 219 yards total, had 1 touchdown pass. He should have had another one, and he had a bad interception. Russell Wilson looked sporadic in this game. Now granted, Houston was getting after him and making him uncomfortable, but there were times where he could have made big plays but failed to do so, especially in the red zone. He had a tip pass that was at the Houston 2. Then there was a play where he tripped over his offensive lineman's ankle. The Broncos are a team that a lot of people, I'm sure, like myself, that expect to be a Super Bowl contender coming out of the AFC. I've been pretty high on Denver for the past few years now, even when they had their terrible seasons. I've always felt that they had the pieces, but they only needed a quarterback. Now they have that, but they have not looked so impressive. But it's only 2 games, so there's no need to freak out. So Russell Wilson is number 6. Number 5, Jameis Winston. Jameis went 25 for 40 for 236 yards, 1 touchdown pass, threw 3 interceptions, was sacked 6 times. He also had a fumble, but he didn't lose it. It seems like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers took a page out of the Falcons playbook from week 1 and blitzed Jameis. Jameis has shown that he cannot handle the pressure and fails to get rid of the football and prevent himself from getting sacked. Jameis also missed about 4 big plays to his receiver, Chris Olave. Winston hasn't looked very good over the past couple of weeks now. And as a Falcons fan, I hope he continues to play like shit. So number 5 is Jameis Winston. Number 4, Kirk Cousins. Kirk went 27 for 46, 221 yards, 1 touchdown. He should have had another touchdown, but his receiver dropped a wide open touchdown pass, 3 interceptions, and was sacked 2 times and had a fumble. He should have had about 5 interceptions. He almost had 1 in garbage time. I like Kirk Cousins. I don't think he's a terrible quarterback, but when he has performances like this, it's hard for me to go against the criticism that he gets, where he'll have 1 or 2 good games and then come out in the next game and not show up, especially when it comes to big time important games. So Kirk Cousins is number 4. Number 3, Marcus Mariota, or as some people here in Atlanta we'll call him Mariota. Mariota went 17 for 26, 196 yards, 2 touchdowns, had 2 interceptions, was sacked 3 times, and had a fumble. He should have had 3 interceptions. Jalen Ramsey dropped a pick 6. He still has trouble pushing the ball down the field, and when he's under center, the offense looks one-dimensional and stale. He's another one of these quarterbacks to where if the running game is not going, then he doesn't get going. So Marcus Mariota is number 3. Number 2, Ryan Tannehill. Ryan went 11 for 20, 117 yards, had 2 interceptions, should have had 3, and was sacked 2 times. Granted, the Titans went up against a badass Buffalo defense, but once again, Ryan Tannehill is another guy that I feel that if the running game is not going, then he's not going. If you shut the running game down, then you shut Ryan Tannehill down and that offense. I give kudos to Tannehill for resurging his career in Tennessee, helping them get to an AFC title game and giving them a chance to compete in a Super Bowl, but I still don't think he is the guy. So this Malik Willis dude may be starting soon. Who knows? Although when he came in, he had 1 completion, which was horrible. It was behind his receiver's back. And he lost the football. He had a fumble. So Ryan Tannehill is number 2. And number 1, Matt Ryan. Matt went 16 for 30, 195 yards, had 3 interceptions, and was sacked 5 times, and he had a fumble. God dang it, Matt, get it together. I thought last week, in week 1, he looked a little shaky, especially in the pocket. Had trouble mishandling the snaps. I thought his pocket awareness was a bit shaky as well. He almost had an interception in that game too. This week, pocket awareness wasn't very good. He hasn't done a good job of stepping up and trying to avoid the pressure. Now granted, the Colts offensive line hasn't done a good job of giving him cleaner pockets to work with, but you can't throw it up and try to force a pass into double coverage. The Colts need to get it together. Why? Because I'm high on this team. I want to see Matt hoist up a Lombardi trophy. Now granted, it's only been 2 games, so there's still no need to freak out, but I want to see the Colts win. The Colts need to do better. Okay, the offensive line hasn't been as dominant as I thought they would. They're not giving Matt cleaner pockets. They're not giving Jonathan Taylor better running lanes. The receivers are not cashing in on the opportunities that are there. Last week, there was a drop pass. This week, their tight end, Mo Alley Cox, couldn't get his feet down in the end zone. The defense has not looked dominant at all. I still think that this is the best team that Matt has been on, and I think that they will get it going as the season goes on, hopefully, but it's not looking good. Get it together, Indianapolis. Fuck.